Hello friend, good morning. I hope all you are good and I am also fine. So today I will take one class from physics, and that is the chapter is circular motion, and this lecture will help you for the preparation of NEET, JEE, NDA, UPSC, TET and CBSE and ICSE board exam also. Okay. So first of all I will discuss about circular motion little bit. So what circular motion and its different formulas. Okay. Now suppose this one is on circle and this is the radius, a particle moving circular motion with radius r of mass m and with velocity b. Okay, so in that case what are the different formula, and after that after a time t it moves at b from a to b. Okay, and the displacement is s. So in that case what will be, what are the formulas? Number one formula is equal to theta equal to s by r, that is s is equal to r theta. Okay, this one is the number one relation. Second relation is what? Second relation is equal to b equal to r omega. Okay, b equal to r omega. How b equal to r omega? If you differentiate this one, you will get where b is equal to d s by dt and omega equal to d theta by dt. This one is linear velocity and this one is angular velocity. Okay, now if you differentiate again this one dv by with respect to time, it will be something like that, d omega by dt, and it will be a and it will be alpha. Here a is dv by dt, or we can say d square s by dt square is equal to linear acceleration. Okay, and alpha is d omega by dt or d theta square by dt square is equal to angular acceleration. Okay, got my point? So these are the formulas, and another formula will be here. Fourth number is, these are the three formulas. There is centripetal force. Okay, centripetal force always acting towards the along the radius towards the center of the circle. Okay, circular path. So centripetal force FCE is nothing but mv square by r, or if you put here b equal to r omega, it will be something like that, m r square omega square by r, it will be m r omega square. So centripetal force in terms of angular velocity will be this one, and centripetal force in terms of linear velocity will be this one. Okay, another is centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration. Okay, so centripetal acceleration will be ac a equal to c is equal to f c by m, is not it? So it will be m b square by r by m. So m will be cancelled, so b square by r. So centripetal acceleration will be b square by in terms of linear velocity. And if you put here b equal to r omega, it will be something like that, r square omega square by r. So it will be centripetal acceleration will be r omega square. Okay, r omega square. So this one is centripetal acceleration and this one is centripetal force. Okay, this one is linear acceleration and this one is angular acceleration. So here are the three formulas, or here are the two formulas are there. So by using these formulas we will do some PBSE MCQ question. Those questions came in NEET and IIT JEE. Okay, so let's start. See, here are another formulas are there, relation between. There are another formula, that is omega equal to 2 pi nu, and seventh number is omega equal to 2 pi by t. So these are the another two formulas. Nu means nu here frequency, and t means time period. Okay, t means time period. Okay, so there are the two formulas also. So students, look at here, our first question, this one is PBSE NEET or JEE questions. Okay, PBSE NEET questions. This one is PBSE NEET exams questions. Okay, So our first question is like that: a particle moves in a circle of radius 5 cm with constant speed and time period is 0.25 second. The acceleration of the particle is what? We have to find out. So now, what is given here? The radius is given. The radius is 5 cm, or you can say 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Okay, and time period is 0.25 second. So we know that angular acceleration is acceleration of the particle A equal to r omega square, is not it? And omega is 2 pi by t whole square. So r is 2 pi by t. So now put the value of r and t. So r will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 and 2 pi by t is what? 0.2 by whole square. So 2 pi by will be cancelled. It will be 10 to the power minus 2. It will be 10 by 2 whole square. Okay. So 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 10 square. So 10 square will be cancelled to 5 meter per second square. So acceleration will be 5 meter per second square. So which option is correct? Option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. So got my point? I hope you understood. So the question, in the question they given a radius of a circular path is 5 cm and time period is given. So we have to find that data. We have to find out the acceleration is what. Okay. So we know that acceleration is nothing but a equal to r omega square. So I put omega equal to 2 pi by t. We know that omega equal to 2 pi by t. I use this formula. Okay. I use this formula, omega equal to 2 pi by t. Now I just put this value, and after simplification what comes? A equal to 5 meter per second square. That is which option is correct? Option C is correct. Okay. So move on the next question. So students, our next question, that is question number 2. So question number 2 is like that. Question number 2 is like that. If the x and y coordinate of a particle, so the second question is like that. The x and y coordinate of the particle at any time are x is equal to 5t minus 2t square and y equal to 10t respectively. X and y are in meter and t in time. That is, x and y are distance and t is time. So the acceleration of the particle at t equal to 2 seconds, we have to find out. So 4 option is given. Which option is correct? We have to find out. And this question is came in NEET 2017. Okay, NEET 2017. This question is came. So first I write x is equal to 5t minus 2t square. So ds by, if I differentiate this one, we'll get the velocity. Okay, so it will be 5 into d by dt t minus 2 into d by dt t square. So 5 into 1 minus 2 into 2t. Okay, so 5 minus 4t, it will be velocity. Now suppose bx. Okay, so now differentiate again this one with respect to time, we will get it will be 0 and it will be d by dt t. So that is minus 4 into 1 minus 4 meter per second square. Okay, it will be ax, acceleration. Now differentiate again this one, y equal to 10t. So dy by dt will be 10 into d by dt t. It will be 10 into 1, that is 10. So it will be by. If I differentiate this one again with respect to time, it will be 0, because dt of anything, derivative of anything, d by dx of any constant is what? It will be 0, is not it? So now the acceleration of the particle at time, therefore the acceleration of the particle at time what? At time t equal to 2 seconds is nothing but minus 4 meter per second square. Okay, so which option is correct? Option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Got my point? This is so simple. Okay, this question is came in NEET 2017 and nothing to do here, anything extra. Just you have to take this x, differentiate with respect to time. That is velocity, and velocity we again differentiate with respect to time. It will get acceleration for x, and after that take y equal to 10t. Here also you differentiate, and after that you will get d square y and d square b. You will get ay equal to what? 0. So which option is correct? So acceleration of the particle after time t equal to 2 seconds will be minus 4 meter per second square. Got my point? Okay, move on the next question. And this, so our next question is like that: the two racing cars of masses m1 m2 are moving in a circular radius r1 and r2 respectively. Okay, their speed are such that each makes a complete circle in the same time t. Okay, the ratio of their angular speed we have to find out. So let me try to draw for the very much clarity. Okay, suppose this one is one car mass m1 moving in circular path with radius r1, and this one is another car mass m2 moving with circular path with radius r2. Okay, and the motion of the two circle, that is the velocity of the two circles, such that they make the complete revolution. That is, the time taken to complete the circle by this car is t1 suppose, and time taken by the to complete the circle by this car is suppose t2. So according to the question, their time taken are same. So here given t1 equal to t2 equal to suppose t. Okay, time taken is t, I consider t. Okay, so angular velocity, what we know that the formula is angular velocity. Angular velocity is nothing but in terms of time, it will be omega equal to 2 pi by t, is not it? So omega 1 equal to what? Omega 1 will be 2 pi t1 and omega 2 equal to 2 pi t2. Okay, so now here omega 1 into omega 2, here 2 pi by, here it will be t, and again it will be t, because t1 equal to t2 equal to same. So omega 1 equal to 2 pi by t is to 2 pi by t. So this will be cancelled. So 1 is to 1 will be the answer. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, option C. So they asked to find out the angular velocity of the two cars. So it will be omega 1 is to omega 2 equal to 2 pi by t and 2 pi by t, since time period are same. So 1 is to 1. Okay, now take a note. If they ask for linear velocity, what will be happen? If they ask for linear velocity, so linear velocity, if they ask for linear velocity, then what will be happen? It will be b equal to r omega. We know that. So b1 to r1 omega 1 and b2 will be r2 omega 2. So b1 is to b2 equal to r1 omega 1 is to r2 omega 2. We know that omega 1 and omega 2 are equal, so it will be cancelled. So r1 is to r2. So in that case, option A will be the correct. If they ask for linear velocity, then option A will be the correct answer. They may ask for centripetal force, they may ask for centripetal acceleration also. Okay, so this was for today's lecture. So I hope this lecture will help you for the preparation of your NEET, JEE and board exam also. Okay, so thanks for watching.